Alright, so now the last part of this of reloading is the power charging part. So it's one of the easiest parts, but arguably one of the most important, obviously, because you want to get the right power charge. And a lot of guys will say that brass prep work is the most important, and I'll not disagree, but I mean, it's kind of important to have the right amount of powder every single time, because that's what you're kind of basing everything off of. So this, as in an earlier video, I've had this kind of demoed this RCBS Chargemaster Lite. It's a new product from RCBS. They pretty good little device that so far has done its job pretty well. So getting started to get this thing going. I've had this thing warmed up for about 25 minutes. The instruction said anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes get it warmed up to all the electrical wires in there and everything gets warmed up. So we'll go ahead and calibrate it. So to calibrate, you're going to hit Cal. It's going to pop up, say it's stable, Cal, awesome, good to go. And hit Cal one more time. It's going to pop up C50. Add one of your 50 gram weights. Say stable, good to go, Cal. Awesome. I'm just going to tell you to enter 100, put another 50 on there. Just going to say stable, good to go. Oh, good to go. Got the thing calibrated. So put your weights back. Afterwards, you can go ahead and replace your pan. And it's exactly the same weight as it was before. Shocker. Get the cover off there. Alright, so after you got the pan on there, go ahead and zero it out. Good to go. She's all zeroed out. Now, this thing automatically defaults to auto, so you don't have to keep pressing OK dispense every single time. And once again, I covered that in the last video. So let's go ahead and charge some cartridges. My powder funnel here. This particular load is going to be 42.2 of IMR 4350, and we're going to hit go. But you know, right on the bat, you can see it says cartridge 001. It'll actually count your cartridges for you just in case you lose track for some reason. And as soon as you drop it over, it's going to zero out by itself again, and then once it's zeroed, it'll actually start by itself. So there, take a look at it. There you go. I don't know, it's probably going to go over because this IMR 4350 is pretty chunky. Not too worried though. This 6.5 Creedmoor I have usually does a pretty good job at shooting any kind of powder. Even if I'm like a tenth of a grain off, it doesn't really show too much on the velocity. It usually stays pretty well. Cartridge number 3. Not gonna bore you guys with doing all 29 of these, but do 5 and then we'll seed a couple bullets. See, I'm talking about this IMR 4350 is pretty darn chunky. Doesn't take much to make a tenth of a grain, that's for sure. I've had pretty good luck with it so far. Actually, better luck than with H4350, which is I got the about a third of a pound with this still. Just can't find it anywhere, so gonna have to stick with IMR 4350. But like I said, it's doing the job pretty well so far. I'm not complaining. There we go. There's our last one. Now what we'll do, we'll go ahead and charge this one, and then we'll come over here and we'll hit cancel, so that when I put this back on, tray back on there, it doesn't go. I'll put that cap on there so it stops stuff from going. Alright, so back you guys up here, take you over to the charging station. Alright, so I've got the way I seat these bolts is I got a it's called bolt comparator, they call it. It's a little attachment you set to your scale and you zero it out, and it actually measures to the ogive instead of the tip of the bullet, even though you got some of your bullets like your Burgers and Sierras and Nosslers that don't have that uniform meat plat, and so don't have enough time to sit there and uniform every single one of them. I got Hornady's ELA DX 143 grains, and they have a ballistic tip anyway, but it's more accurate just to measure it by the ogive. So got my cartridge, go ahead and set it in there. The dies I'm using are Forester Ultra-Micrometer, and these dies are freaking awesome. They are very accurate. Actually, the dials on here are very accurate, so you can trust them. You can go 20 up, 20 down, and they'll actually hit the right number. So I think I got it set pretty good. I got these things set to 20 thousandths or 20 hundredths, whatever, off the lands. So we'll see. Go measure this thing. That's screwed on there a little bit too tight. This one's 3 thousandths off, so I'm going to back this up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And the next one. Now the cool thing about this die is it's got like a little plunger on the inside where it 2.242. Awesome, boom, got it. So like I said, I moved it. I was at 2.239 there. I backed it off 3 according to the micrometer, and then backed it off to exactly 2.242. So like I said, these things are pretty nice, but it's got like a little plunger on the inside there that will actually, it centers up the bullet and the cartridge inside the sleeve before the seating process even happens. So you know the bullet is perfectly centered inside the center of the neck case before it's even seated into the neck case. So you know it's completely concentric. I don't have one of those gauges where you can measure the concentricity, but I mean, measure the run out, I guess you might say. But I'm not too worried about it. It's I turn these neck cases every 4th or 5th shot. So once again, 2.242. Do this last one here. There we go. Boom. So we got oh, 2.241, but you can see works pretty good. So that's pretty much the ins and outs of reloading, how I get